The start of the new year is a good time to take stock of your investment portfolio, to see how the past year have impacted returns, which investments need to go out of your portfolio and new ones that you need to add. If you are a mutual fund investor, then we have just the tool for you. We call it the Mint50, Mint's list of 50 recommended schemes for you. I have with me Kayezad, who will take you through the Mint50 schemes and of course how this all works. So Kayezad, as the name suggests, Mint50 has 50 schemes. So does that mean that I have to buy all 50?
No, certainly not. You don't need to buy all the 50 schemes. We have given you 50 schemes because it's a choice that we've given you. We don't also want to sound biased towards any 1, 2 or 3 particular fund houses. So what we've done is that we have given you a list of 50 schemes across a variety of fund houses and styles. And we've filtered all these schemes through, let's say we've checked the returns, we've checked their portfolios, fund house pedigree, fund manager pedigree, to give you a list of 50 schemes so that you can pick and choose from, whichever you like. Ideally, you should not have more than about 7 to 12 schemes in your portfolio, but this is a choice that we've given you.
So that's right. Remember, we always recommend a core and satellite approach to investing in mutual funds. What this means is that, say, you have a certain pool for your portfolio. First, you must allocate your equity and your debt, and then within the equity portion, have a core and satellite approach. So let's say that you are investing rupees 100 in equity. Depending on your risk profile, you can have about 60 to 70% in your core portfolio. The core portfolio will comprise of schemes which have a proven track record, long-term performance, and they are to be held for a fairly long period of time. On the other hand, the satellite part of the portfolio, which can be the remaining 30-40%, comprises of relatively newer funds that are there to give your portfolio a return kicker or a flavor. These could be thematic funds like infrastructure funds. So that's how we allocate between the core and satellite part of the portfolio. Kayezad, so as we said, Mint50 has turned 2 today. So let's say that I had a scheme which I invested in last year or year before last, and now the scheme is no longer in the list of Mint50. So should I sell it?
No, not necessarily. You don't necessarily need to exit just because the scheme is no longer there in Mint50. Usually what we do is that we remove the schemes from Mint50 if the performance has gone off the rails or if you've just found a better alternative to the fund. So if the performance has gone bad, then we specifically tell you that, and that's the cue that you should take for you to withdraw from your schemes. But for factors, let's say, suppose if there's a fund manager change or if the fund manager has gone out, you don't necessarily need to sell the scheme right away. We will remove it from Mint50 obviously because it's as per our policy, but you don't need to remove it right away. You need to see, let's say, your new fund manager, how it has performed, how he's performing over the next course of, let's say, 6 to 8 months, and after that you can take a call.
And lastly, tell us, what are some of the main changes you've made in the Mint50?
Well, this year we have revamped our infrastructure funds basket. So all the 3 infrastructure funds move out, and we've got 2 new set of infrastructure funds, one each from Canara Robeco Mutual Fund and one from AIG Mutual Fund. Short-term funds have undergone a bit of a change. We have a short-term fund from, again, AIG Mutual Fund as well as Canara Robeco Mutual Fund. So these are the main changes that we've made in this year's Mint50.
So there you have it, the list of 50 recommended schemes, the Mint50. To know more about these schemes and to see the entire list, pick up Wednesday's edition of the Mint or log on to livemint.com.